Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm James the Blurred. Over the last couple of weeks, there's been a ton of new information out about Monster Hunter Wilds. I've done a lot of digging, so you don't have to. In this video, we're gonna break down 75 details from Capcom's latest installment in the Monster Hunter series. Let's jump into this. Oh, please be sure to pay attention to this gameplay because this is straight from gamescom. No cuts, just raw footage. All right, let's go. Customization and gear. Armor is no longer gender locked. Armor has multiple designs that can be mixed and matched regardless of body type. Weapons now have a built-in armor skill. The basic line of weapons is called Hope. Set bonuses are back. Mixed sets can also have set bonuses if the armor parts fit into a common theme. For example, using armor pieces from two different flying wyverns can give a flying wyvern set bonus skill. Layered armor is also unlocked as the story progresses. Character creation now includes hair with multiple color shades. Quest and gameplay mechanics. Quest end timers can be skipped in solo player. Unclear how this will work in multiplayer situations. Quest reward screens don't pause the game, they come up as an overlay. Hunters stay in the map by default after a hunt now. Quests are created by choosing a monster on the map. Damage to the monster can carry over between quests. For example, if you damage Monster B while on a quest for Monster A, you can later create a quest for Monster B and it will still have the damage you dealt earlier. Mounting is back and works like it did in Monster Hunter World. Nearly every weapon has at least one special mechanic that rewards players for perfect timing. Power clashes occur when guarding at just the right time, with some clashes including button mashing sections to push the monster back. The new map menu is fully 3D and can be rotated, tilted, and zoomed. A direct response to the feedback from the ancient forest. Supply items are restocked. Conditions are currently unclear how this works. Supply items are delivered to the secret. Pop-up camps must be placed strategically as that's where NPC hunters spawn, but beware, camps can be attacked by monsters. Pop-up camps can be placed at specific recommended locations, with each location having a safety level based on its proximity to monster habitats. Hunters do not automatically disband after completing a quest. Everyone stays in the map. Monster behavior and environmental interaction. Monsters are more unpredictable than ever. Monsters drop additional rewards based on the time of day and season. Herd mechanics play a pivotal role this time around. Hunting down a full herd can result in extra rewards, but they can also make hunts more challenging by adding more distractions. Environmental actions play a big part in hunts. For example, grass burns away from lightning strikes, leaving scorched marks. Raidow's railgun becomes a weak spot after firing. Doshugama's unique mechanic, as it enrages, its muscles swell and reopen all previously destroyed wounds. The Sand Tide, a weather event that lasts about 10 minutes, moves across the map like a real storm. During this time, lightning can strike both players and monsters. Some additional environmental hazards include great thunderbugs, which zap any monster that touches them. Raidow is obviously immune. Fulgurite sand crystals, formed as an aftermath of Raidow's attack, which have both hitboxes and collisions and provide some yet to be revealed player advantages. Some unique environmental interactions. Hook Slinger can be used to pull a monster slightly, useful for quickly grabbing aggro. Balahar can be forced out of the ground with sonic bombs, and hitting it while it clings to rocks can cause it to fall or even collapse the rocks it's on. Fighting on dunes is extremely dangerous because they can collapse. Raidual can be trapped by Baratoads. Players can be caught in traps set by monsters. Balahara's quicksand can forcefully transport players and monsters into different subterranean areas of the map. Players can be knocked off their secret by monster attacks, leading to a long recovery animation while the secret temporarily runs away. Camp tits can be destroyed by monsters while players are inside. The collective shinies are now gold and have a small horizontal light pillar on them to make them easily visible. Raidual's body changes up when it gets hit by lightning or fires its beam repeatedly. Hitting Balahar while it clings to a rock or ceiling can make it fall or even cause the rock it's on to collapse. Barrel bombs now deal significant damage to the player, about 1/4 of your health. Combat and weapon system. Mounting returns, but with more variability. A single mounting finisher may not always be enough to bring down a monster. Thunderblight can be negated by rolling repeatedly. Guarding at just the right time may cause a power clash. Bowguns have basic ammo types that are infinite but are limited by a gauge, while elemental ammo still needs to be crafted. Heavy bowguns now have the furthest effective range they've ever had, while light bowguns' effective range is much closer. Dodging attack at the last second with dual blades grants a short buff. Some unique item interactions. Large dung pods can be used to disperse herds. Luring pods can be used to lure monsters and manage aggro. Bleeding pods obtained by pulling a tooth from small crocodile monsters, I believe called gaijos, can be used to create wounds faster. Food and cooking system. Food and cooking are central to Monster Hunter Wilds, focusing on improvisation and making the most of what you have. Cooking now consists of 3 main parts: main, fish, meat, and veggie, additional ingredients, and finishing touches. Cooking mid-hunt is now a fully fleshed out system, but it's not a free action. Monsters can interrupt if you're not careful. The cooking animation changes based on the ingredients chosen. Grilling and meat cutting mini games determine not only the quality of the meat, but also the number of the steaks you get. The "so tasty" soundbite only plays when a specific condition is met. Quality of life and customization. The amount of tutorials is customizable / toggleable. Optimal health recovery automatically chooses the correct size item and uses it. Quest end timers can be skipped in multiplayer too. All players must vote to skip. Into quest multiplayer hunter accolades. Most stuns, etc. return from Monster Hunter World. The skull icon for a dying monster is back. The hunter scope / binoculars also are making a return. Accessibility options allow players to switch hold buttons to toggle buttons. Cutscenes can finally be skipped in multiplayer, though it's unclear if this applies universally. Palicoes dynamically aid the hunter by analyzing the hunt and even taunt to pull aggro if they notice the hunter is playing too defensively. Item management is customizable, designed for advanced players to get technical with their loadouts. Gathering spots need to be gathered multiple times again, unlike in Rise, where you get all materials immediately. Tadakabra's arm coating also activates on the ground. World design and environmental diversity. Endemic life differs drastically between seasons. Plenty offers more healing items, while Fallow provides more buff items. Where endemic life exists and can be found under the right conditions. Environmental forecast shows what will occur on the map based on a minute-by-minute timeline. Balahara gives black pearls, which were previously a Hermitar Centaur resource material. There are areas where the player can only traverse on foot and other areas where only the secret can go. The Sandtide doesn't happen across the entire map instantly, but travels across it like a real storm. Civilian villages and hunter settlements are separate locations. The hunter can swim freely and dive in certain areas. It also has been confirmed by the game director there is no underwater combat. So now we just got all the random miscellaneous detail facts. Focus mode was created to emphasize positioning and help new players get used to Monster Hunter's pace, while also aiding skilled players who specialize in breaking part. The new handler Alma doesn't stay at camp. She accompanies you on quests and provides info on the fly. The dev team doesn't consult experts often, but does rigorous research by choosing the basic skeletons of existing animals and building from there. For example, Doshugama is based on a bulldog charging with jiggly skin and saliva dripping. That's nasty. And there's your wrap up on all the exciting details we've gathered about Monster Hunter Wilds, from new armor mechanics to the unpredictable monster behaviors and the incredible environmental interactions. I promise this game is gonna be dope. It's looking to be pushing some bounds and limits that Capcom wanted to do with Worlds that they couldn't. So I wanna ask you, what features are you most excited about? Drop below in the comments and let me know. If you enjoyed the video and you wanna stay up to date with all the things related to Monster Hunter and gaming relevant news, definitely hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching. I'm James the Blur, and remember, I'm just a random dude on the internet. Other than that, I'm out. Peace. Psych, I'm back. But that's because I realized I had a lot of demo and gameplay footage that I ripped from the internet, so make sure you get to watch this full footage. Now I am done, but I want to make it clear that you guys get to see the rest of this footage, so don't close the video out.